Never expected the female doctor would have such a stark contrast. Before the emotional outburst, she was a quiet and gentle girl. After releasing emotions, she transformed into a queen who could manipulate a sea of blood. At this moment, Director Zhao looked terrified. Clearly it was an office, yet it felt like being in a mountain of corpses and a sea of blood. What kind of emotional power is this? This woman is definitely not an ordinary person. Just as he was pondering what to do, a sound of a cane hitting the ground was heard. Turned out the dean had arrived. Director Zhao, what brings you here? You didn't even tell me. By then, the surrounding scene had returned to normal. Director Zhao was astonished. The mountain of corpses and sea of blood had vanished. The dean spoke again. Director Zhao, you're here for Chang Mo, right? A colleague from the background check told me. The person Chang Mo killed was named Lu Jia, an emotional entity. He renounced his citizenship in our great Xia nation years ago. Lu Jia is not protected by our country's laws. Moreover, the incident occurred on the Sea Emperor in international waters. First, Chang Mo did not harm our nation's property. Second, he did not injure any of our citizens. Therefore, he did not violate the Emotional Entity Secret Management Act. Director Zhao stammered. Yes, but the pressure from the Sea Emperor side is quite intense. You know the forces behind them. The leadership above our bureau is demanding I give them an answer today. The dean, hearing this, tapped his cane on the ground again. Then his face darkened. You're referring to the Song family, spineless wretches. Should our internal affairs in Great Xia really be dictated by the Sea Emperor? As for you, I recall Lu Jia was a suspect back in the day. How was he allowed to change his nationality? And he's been swanning around Donghai City all this time. Are you blind? Shall I report this matter to the higher-ups as well? Not long after, Director Zhao drove away in disgrace. The dean watched Director Zhao's car leave, snorted coldly. This brat spouts all this nonsense with me. At that moment, Dr. Lu grabbed the dean's arm. You're really something, Dean. But the dean struck his head with a cane. Control your emotions. Do you want to lose control? Dr. Lu complained. After suppressing it for so many years, I need to catch my breath. And I've been feeling more stable lately. The dean scolded. This is your most critical moment. You must control your emotions. Don't be careless. Dr. Lu replied obediently. Got it. A moment later, Dr. Lu said in surprise. So there really was a world-class battle on the Sea Emperor back then. Even the polluted East Sea churned because of it. Could that world-class be Chang Mo? Maybe his target was the Sea Emperor from the start. The director replied. I'm not clear about the specifics either. But Chang Mo isn't a world-class. Records show. Chang Mo has lived in Donghai City since childhood. And he gets a physical examination every year. The most recent checkup showed he was still a normal human. So it couldn't be him. Then there must be a world-class emotional entity behind him. Dr. Lu was puzzled. If that's the case, what does the world-class emotional entity behind him actually want to do, just to save Chang Mo? And it fought the Sea Emperor. Besides, if there is a world-class emotional entity behind him, then why did he still come to the second hospital? The next second, his eyes turned red. Could it be that the world-class emotional entity's next target is our second hospital? The director knocked him on the head with his cane again. Then he looked at the green plant in the corner. Look at the state of the plant I asked you to care for. You even hid it in the corner. Thinking I wouldn't see it, Dr. Lu choked. The director is discussing serious matters. Only then did the director reply. Don't worry. That world-class emotional entity isn't at second hospital. If he were within second hospital's range, I would definitely have detected him. But Chang Mo. Dr. Lu snorted coldly. This Chang Mo definitely has ill intentions. Should have just handed him over earlier. The director held the potted plant and made an analogy. Emotional entities are like plants. Some plants can thrive without external support, but others need someone to prop them up. Otherwise they can't stand firm. That kid's a pitiful one. Parents died early. Had to start working from a young age himself. Just when things were looking up a bit. Got hunted by an emotional entity. By the way, that Lu Jia is the suspect who killed his mother. How could it be such a coincidence? Clearly it was all arranged. Many covert organizations or cults select suitable individuals, especially someone like Chang Mo who carries a deep-seated grudge, to help them exact revenge. In exchange for their loyalty, Chong Mo might have come to the second hospital with a mission. But since he is a citizen of Daxia, we cannot abandon him. If he strays onto the wrong path, we must pull him back. Meanwhile, at the Emotional Entity Management Bureau of Donghai City, Director Zhao looked up Dr. Lu's file as soon as he returned. But the results made his pupils suddenly constrict, because it displayed insufficient permissions. Unable to access. Right at that moment, Miss Song's call came through. Director Zhao answered the phone respectfully. Miss Song, this matter will still take some time to resolve. Please don't say that. I can do it. Alright. Definitely will cooperate. Definitely will cooperate. The call ended moments later. At the same time, Song Hui Hui was having tea with a middle-aged man. She spoke up. Mr. Zhao, after this it will be up to your He Jilian. The master said. Since that old woman is such a nuisance anyway, might as well move the plan up. Just directly raise the second hospital to the ground. Just bring Chong Mo back while you're at it. The man stubbed out the cigarette butt. The man extinguished his cigarette butt, then said coldly, no problem. The second psychiatric hospital of Donghai City must go. At this moment, I was sitting cross-legged on the hospital bed absorbing the rational power from the chain. Yili praised. Not bad, not bad. Your rational emotional power has increased quite a bit. If this continues, you'll soon need the Lu. I was puzzled. I asked puzzled. Yi Li told me. Different emotional entities require different conditions for growth. There are a series of methods for how to absorb power and how to control power. Otherwise, it will spiral out of control. And this specific growth plan for a particular emotional entity is called Lu. Although you previously borrowed my power to briefly become world-class, that wasn't a power you could master. To truly master formidable power, you must follow the method provided by Lu. Gradually digest the power step by step. Grow slowly. Your rational emotional power has accumulated so quickly. If there's no rational Lu, it will soon spiral out of control.